NYC, I just left LA.
LA.
I just booked a flight.
NYLA.
Trapping all the way. Stacking by my pesos. Shooters stay with me. Killers on the payroll. Yo, bitch, fuck with me. She do what I say so. Fresh from ATL, just in my ear. Back in NYC, but was out in LA. We all getting this money. We whipping it for got the
Fully focused. JFK. Salute to all of y'all. Salute to all of y'all. Just here vibing out a little bit, you know what I mean? Just vibing out to one of the joints off my album. It's called NYLA. You know, taking a moment away from just all of the situation that's, you know what I mean, been going on with this whole Jay Reed and this whole situation. You know what I mean? By now, everybody probably already seen his interview. You know what I mean? And everybody's going to take from his interview what they take from it. You know, it's a few things that I take from his interview. You know, not only him explaining his side of the story, but I also, you know what, one part of the interview that really struck me, you know what I'm saying, is when Compton Rick Rock, shout out to him for the, you know what I mean, for the footage in his interview. You know, when he asked him the question about his mom, you know what I'm saying, and his family, and how do he think that they felt about the situation, or what was it like when they found out about this whole situation, you know what I'm saying? And what's crazy is I see so many people attacking that point, you know what I'm saying, attacking that point. You know what I mean? We all got families, you know what I'm saying, regardless if we in the streets or nothing. Even hood niggas got a heart. You feel me? If you ain't got a heart, you just a damn demon. Period. You know what I'm saying? Period. You ain't on demon time. You just a damn demon. Period. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was kind of heartfelt to see him break down. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we going to do a lot of content. I've done videos on all parts of this loose cannon situation. I could keep doing videos about this thing and that thing and all of that. But, you know what I mean? We got to do videos about the real part of the situation, man. You know what I mean? The families that's affected by the situation. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to go through a few things, you know what I'm saying? Because it's something that Poetic Flacco also said that I disagree with, which I'm also going to get into a little while in this video. So salute to everybody that's going to be pulling up. Make sure y'all dropping likes. Make sure y'all subscribing to the channel. And make sure y'all most definitely drop your comments, man. So I want to play a quick clip from the interview with Compton Rick Rock, and we can hear that side.
Getting a call from your family, or whatever time they found out.
Right.
How did that conversation go when your kids? I heard you mention your kids and your mom. How did that conversation go when they got at you about the situation?
You know, tell you like, you know, it was rough. You know, being a man that's been through a lot of things, you know, been through the penitentiary and stuff like that, it's like, you know, you would never expect the people that you know, been on that yard with the black brother, your brother you've been around and got their back with, come out here and, you know, kind of like, you know, put you in a situation like that. So it was hard for me to go ahead and, you know, converse with my mom, you know what I mean, and tell her, you know, that I was gonna be all right, because I'm gonna tell you how it really is. I didn't think I was gonna make it out that night. And hold on. You know, if anybody been in a situation like that, man, y'all know, you know, every day ain't promise, bro. So I do this stuff for my homies, I do this stuff for my family, my kids. And so for a person to come at me like that, bro, is just something I don't want for nobody. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I ain't up here joking for nobody. I'm telling you some real situation, bro. You know, this ain't what I wanted, and this ain't what I expected from anybody. When I tell you I went there on love, man, that's what I went there on love, and I thought the brother was my brother. I really did. I thought WACK was my folks. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. And so for me, I'm just grateful I walked out there with my life, and I'm grateful to have you, Rock, to be able to put on this platform so you can understand and see I'm not who they trying to make me out to be, bro. I really got love out here for these streets. And these tears ain't tears of sadness, brother. Just believe that I'm happy to be alive today.
Well,
You know
let
what
me,
I'm saying?
let me
Believe that.
explain something.
Look at that. You know what I'm saying? So what's crazy is that, you know what I'm saying, you see so many people attacking Jay Reed. And this is crazy. At the end of the day, we are outsiders in a situation. You know what I mean? Whether we covering the story, whether we just fans of content and we watching different things, we're all on the outside of a situation. You know what I'm saying? So for people to be attacking Jay Reed is crazy. To me, I think that's insane. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mentioned that in a few videos, you know what I mean, that I did, you know what I mean, on the channel. And you know, I was thinking about the family, you know what I mean, his kids, you know what I'm saying? He's an older guy. And he said that the pastor is even older than him. It was like a mentor to him. You know what I'm saying? We already understand that he gave him a rod there. You know what I mean? And for that to happen, to think about their families, to think about the kids and like his mother, you know what I mean? God bless him. He still has his mother. His mother's alive. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Think about in this day and age, you know what I'm saying, the internet is so powerful. Virality is so powerful that when something can happen across the world and it will reach us within a moment. You know what I'm saying? So think about not just that, but all his family, all his immediate family. You feel me? Just that was impacted on a situation like this. You know what I'm saying? Like we on the streets, we from the streets. If you from the streets or you not from the streets, or you know what I mean, I understand things go down. You know what I'm saying? And when situations go down, if 2 people there, 3 people there, the 1, 2, 3 people gonna get it. And that's just naturally how it goes down, especially where I'm from. I don't know where you're from, but that's usually how sometimes it'll go down. You know what I'm saying? When it start going down, it's hard to stop at least one person sometimes. So imagine a multitude, 15 people. Imagine 15 people. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy is that he says, like, you know what I mean? I really, really felt that WACK was my brother. You know what I'm saying? I really felt that, you know, it was love there. You know, he been parlaying with them. He been knew Loose Cannon since he was 18. He was in jail. They was cellmates at one point. You feel me? He said, he even made a joke, like every time he see Cannon, he always would joke, Cannon, Cannon, because Cannon is Loose Cannon, which is the producer that's from New York. You feel me? Which I know because I'm from New York. You know what I mean? So he knows him well. I don't know if it stems behind him making a statement online about a situation that happened to Luce or with Luce in the prison system, allegedly. I don't know if that's true or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Because that's what some people are saying. It all stem from that, a little bit. Because, you know, things stem from more things than that. But parts of it may be from that too as well. We understand that he already went. Not only did he come up to No Jumper, not only did he shake Adam's hand when he saw Adam, and he also went in the building to show love. He also went in the building to show love. So that's just establishing that he wasn't there on no type of timing, and it's nothing really that he was saying. So any energy that came really came from the outside. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just think about his family. You know, I got kids too. You know what I'm saying? We got kids. If you got kids, if you're a kid right now listening to this, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't want somebody doing something like that to you. You know what I mean? But just to the people that's attacking him, like, how do y'all get off? How do y'all get the right to do that? You know what I'm saying? Y'all not even in the situation. You know what I mean? Half of you ain't even from California, much less close to the situation, much less anything. You feel me? Come on, man. Sometimes we got to have a heart, man. Sometimes we got to have a heart, man. You feel me? We got to have a heart, man. But you know what? Another thing that got me was Flacco was talking on his video, you know what I'm saying? And Poetic Flacco said that, he said, you know, now supposedly the other guy's a pastor, but the other guy is a pastor, okay? The other guy is a pastor, all right? whether he has a past or he came from a past, he from San Bernardino, Herbert Street, or whatever, don't matter. They said the man's a pastor. The man has changed his life. He's an older guy, even older than 50 because Jay Reed is 50. Okay. And Flacco says, yo, well, he's a pastor, but I don't believe it, man. Coming with that, where they from, or just the gang culture and all of that. He don't believe that. I know people do and say things like that for triggering purposes. That's why, once again, Jinkies, I always say when we look at the internet, we can't just be double fast to be triggered by things that we see on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Because so many illusions. We watch illusions in front of our face every single day. You know what I mean? Multiple illusion. People deceptive, all types. You don't know who a serpent next to you right now. Yeah, look next to you. Probably a serpent sitting next to you right now. Talking about, can I make you some dinner? Probably a damn woman. If it's a woman, probably a damn man. You feel me? So for him to say, like, yo, I don't believe the guy's a pastor. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's so crazy that us as a people, you know what I'm saying? Like, to take away even that from the man. Like, what can we have? We don't celebrate nothing positive being from the hood. When people go into school and they get degrees and stuff like that, we don't celebrate that. We don't. But when a person come home from prison, we pop in a bottle. And we this and we that. You see what I'm saying? So for him to even say that is crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Regardless if you trying to do something for a response or anything. Like, come on. You gonna discredit the man as a pastor? Why? Because you ain't hear it when you in Tallahassee somewhere? In Albuquerque somewhere. You ever seen Bugs Bunny pop up out the... Where we in, Albuquerque? Yeah, Albuquerque. Nigga, Poetic Flacco was somewhere in Albuquerque, like when Bugs Bunny pop up out the motherfucking hole. He in Albuquerque. I understand that, the situation. It's just good to see that brother is good. I don't know my heart. And I'm saying hopefully the pastor, is in a good condition. Because we still don't know. Everybody's saying, yo, let's hear from the pastor, da, 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 da. It's probably litigations and police involved in the situation. I wouldn't put it past it. You know what I'm saying? And you already know when the police involved, they like, yo, look, ixnay on the orkante. They want you to, you feel me? Facts. They don't want you saying nothing about the situation, especially when you're talking about no yumpa. That's a lawsuit. And that's a bag. I don't care what you're talking about. That is a bag. You know what I mean? So for me, it's like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I seen Adam saying like, yo, man, WACK wasn't even like an employee up here. I seen Adam pushing his line. You know what I'm saying? And then Brick Baby. I think Brick Baby be hot. No, I think. Let me bring it back. Bring it back, man. I know Brick Baby be high, bro. Brick Baby be high, bro. Because Adam just said WACK doesn't get a he's not employed up here really, Brick says. No, he gets checks up. He get a check. What do you mean he get a check? Anyway, this is not about that. It's just crazy. Some things just get me. And I just be looking at certain things like, if there's a story or a story that's going to be one unified story, tell that story. Make sure that each story corroborates each other. Make sure all of the stories corroborate. You feel me? The hell? But, like I said, man, to the pastor, man, my heart goes out for him and his family as well. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully he's in a good condition. Hopefully he's recuperated. Hopefully he's in a good enough condition where he's able to be outside and be around. Because, he could be twisted. You know what I'm saying? You want to be outside. You don't want to show your face, all type of things like that. Besides it being viral, people know you and people see you on something. And this is viral. So even this is in feeds of people that are older people, that are not even accustomed to watching certain kinds of content. This is in their feeds. Some people, right? Because that's just how YouTube works, and that's just how the algorithm works, period, in general. You know what I mean? So, I don't think that he's gonna speak out at all. You know what I mean? I think he's probably going about his case the way he's going about it. And, you know, like I said, I just hope that he's all right. You know, he changed his life and things like that. You know what I mean? Jay Reed, you know what I'm saying? He in the street still, but my heart goes out to him too. You know what I'm saying? He's a situation. We human at the end of the day, man. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. My heart goes out to him too, but he in the streets. And we understand when you in the streets, certain things go down when you in the streets, when you saying certain things, and things stems from past situations. What we're seeing on the screen is just right now. Things, past situations, trust me, all things are stem from past situations. And we don't know the fullness of it. They was cellies together. At the end of the day, Jay Reed and Loose Cannon was cellies together. So this is just not a sympathy stream and a pity party now. But I'm just speaking objectively. You know what I mean? Just separating myself from the situation and just speaking objectively. You feel me? They were cellmates. So who knows what kind of, you feel me? When you in that building, when you locked up, you got a cellmate. He probably snoring too much. You want to fix him. Man, I see him again for all them nights I couldn't sleep. Swear to God. You know what I mean? Telling you. That jail system will do it to you. So they know each other from the past. They have past dealings. And when you in prison with people, trust me, you will be harboring a bunch of feelings. You ever seen Belly? You got Guy Rico and Belly? He like, I'm going to drop the dime on them niggas. Eating his banana bucket. I'm going to drop the dime on them niggas. A motherfucker just be sitting back when you're like, yeah, I'm gonna get your ass back. Just like some people you done hurt back in public school and middle school or something. You know what I mean? Lunchroom was wilding him up. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna get his ass back for what he did in that lunchroom. Telling you ever seen somebody get fixed? You don't know what happened? It happened because it's some shit that happened in the lunchroom over chocolate milks. People don't be forgetting, bro. People don't be forgetting. And loose cannon intensity it was coming from another place. Whether people want to say it's warranted or unwarranted, it was coming from a different place. Yeah, they said he said that he was looking at his phone though. You know what I'm saying? But you know how it goes in the streets, man. They rocked him to sleep. But he said he was looking at his phone, looking at spreadsheets. Because they were supposed to be doing a business transaction or something. You know what I mean? Supposed to be politicking about some business. And while he was looking at the spreadsheets or whatever, Loose Cannon just fired off on him. You know what I mean? And he was like, yo, man, like, you know what I mean? What I take from that as well is that he said, yo, look, man, I'm just happy to have gotten away with my life because situations like that do not end nicely in LA, period. That's his words exactly. He's glad that he even got away with his life because situations like that do not turn out so good, man. You know what I mean? And I can relate to that. I can understand what he's talking about, man. So this whole situation is crazy. You know, I'm going to be covering if there's other things. There's always going to be something new with this. You know, we got Loose Cannon, too. You know, he's unpredictable. So, you know, we're going to have something. You know what I'm saying? I got the Odium Slim. They going at it. It's a bunch of things. I had covered a little bit of that. So it's a lot of content. But, you know what I mean? We also still want to get to every side of this, of these situations. You know what I'm saying? We also want to think objectively through situations and use situations as teachable moments. So I'm not just going to always approach a situation from just the negative aspect of it. You know what I mean? Yes, negativity and positivity are symbiotic. They twins. Whether you want to call them fraternal, whatever. They're twins. You know what I'm saying? They go together. So I'm most definitely going to cover situations from teachable places too as well, man. So, you know, I just wanted to talk about the other side that people are not talking about, which is the family, which is all of these things, which is Flacco discrediting the man for being a pastor. Damn, man, the man just been through everything he just been through, and you still throwing things on the man, and y'all are big channels. Some people don't think about how big their voices are. Just because you might think you have 10,000 or 20,000 or 5,000 or 50 or 100,000, you could have 1,000 and your voice be big, bro. Real talk, man. So we got to understand, us as content creators, let us just think about how big our voices are and how loud our content speaks for us. You know what I'm saying? Let us think about how big our voices are and how loud that our content speaks for us. You feel me? Come on. Like even in my series that I did on Rich Trapper, the Grindrgate scandal. You know what I'm saying? Even on that, I still had some respect or some decorum of how I'm going about doing my videos. You know what I'm saying? It's teachable things because I'm talking to this. I'm talking to not only Rich Trapper, but I'm talking to other people that's also watching that video, man. Because I could just get on and just been bashing him and wilding out. You feel me? But I don't know personally that he's gay, definitely, to say that the man's gay, bro. Straight up, son. We got to call real shit, real shit. You know what I mean? I make my videos, it's all comedy. Feel me? It's jokes, we talking. It's videos, internet, it's YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's YouTube. But I know who I am as a person. And no matter what I'm doing, I just don't want who I am as a person spilling off into any lines and places that I wouldn't be in or put myself in or wouldn't be a representation of or wouldn't represent me. You know what I mean? So regardless of the fact, you're always going to get a message in my videos. You're always going to get a concept. You're always going to get an objective thought as well. But we will make content. We will bang. It will be all of that too because this is YouTube. So it's going to be turned up. It's going to be all that. It's going to be all that. But we will get some knowledge. We will be able to build. I will be doing some panels where a lot of y'all will be coming up and talking with me, polying with me. And we're going to get to a lot of these topics, man, together. Real talk, man, because a lot of y'all are moderators and a lot of y'all are people in the chat. But guess what, man? A lot of y'all are some of the most powerful things that I've ever met on YouTube. This is just a channel that I just created now. I've been on YouTube. Feel me? So just know that this situation is more to unfold in this, man. So we going to stay tuned, man. Salute to all of y'all. I'm Udo on Go. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know. Make sure y'all dropping a like. Comment on what y'all think about that situation. The Flacco talking about discrediting the man. He not a pastor. You know what I'm saying? Jay Reed, the other side, him crying, telling his side of the story, talking about his family, his kids, and all these people, his mother, and these people figuring out and finding out about the situation. Him knowing LUCE Cannon since like 18, since he was 18, because he's older than LUCE. Tell me what y'all think about the whole situation, man. You know what I mean? Get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Drop a like. Subscribe to the channel. Uda, Uda, Uda. On go.